Welcome to another episode here of the Smoke That Smoke podcast with me and my boy King Dutch.
You already know.
And yo, we got a great second episode lined up for you today because we got my boy Anthony from Hamilton Farms and my boy Brett from Hamilton Farms. But I know we're going to intro, right? Oh, he's the hitman. But let's give him a little intro for those people that don't know who they are. And you want to let them know who you are and what you're all about?
What's up, guys? My name is Anthony Eggman. I am the Director of Cultivation at Hamilton Farms. I was the first hire into Hamilton Farms as we were getting started as a company about 2 years ago now. And I helped finalize designs for our facility itself. And, kind of helps everything up, build our staff, and bring Hamilton to where it is right now. So. Couldn't do it on the team that we have, obviously. Brett's been a great addition to that team, and it's been an awesome couple of years.
Hell yeah, man. I met him first over at Joy League when remember when we went to that event? It was, I think, their 1 year anniversary, and one of the things I talked to him before we hopped on there was just authenticity that I see from my boy Ant, and the passion that he has for the stuff that you grow, man. So, I was super excited when Brett called and said that you were going to be on the show. But
he was hyped. He was definitely like, oh shit, for real? Okay.
Like, this is that guy, man, because I was a big fan of the Panama Red, big fan of the Y2K when we got the samp. But, who you got over there with you, Zay?
I got my man, Brett, the Hitman Hamilton. Brett is dope. I think one of the coolest shits is that, like, you could tell that he really, really gives a shit about, his brand and keeping the brand tight and exposing the brand, you know what I mean? A lot of these brands, they just exist. Hamilton is stepping into the forefront like we're one of the top dogs and we're here to come play. So, shout out to Brett. And they got a lot of cool shit coming. I mean, they just signed one of the dopest in the game. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that in a minute. But, Brett, talk to them about yourself, my brother.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Brett. I work for Hamilton. I'm currently their wholesale manager. The best part about this is I get to sell Anthony's product. So it's super exciting working with him and our team currently to innovate Hamilton to the next level, especially this upcoming year. It's going to be absolutely nuts for us. And we get to share it with them.
Yes.
That's the best part.
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah, man.
Word.
Brett was one of the first people to actually sponsor our bowling event when
Yes.
we did that back in December. And
Without hesitation, too.
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation. A lot of y'all jumped on the bandwagon when shit caught steam. Brett was like, let's do it.
He said when and where.
Yeah,
And
that was it.
that's why even when it came down to this podcast, we were like, who's the next people we should have on here? You got to go with the people that support you the most now.
Absolutely.
When we came down to it and in store, people asked, what are the best pre-rolls? And we ain't lying here, but the best pre-rolls that I feel like we have in store are these Hamilton Farms pre-rolls, man. But we got a whole lineup here, and I know we could talk all day, but they want to know what we smoking on today, right? So, Ed, you want to talk a little bit about this one here? We're about to start. Oh, look what the first one it is, man.
Looks like you guys handed me the Panama Red. For those that haven't heard of Panama Red, it's been in the folklore of cannabis since the 60s. A lot of people remember it as the red-haired weed that they got back in a bag a long time ago. And remembered its amazing effects of being super energetic sativa and just enjoyable citrus flavors. And we were lucky enough to get a cut of it from one of our suppliers. And growing it as land-raised sativa in an indoor environment on a two-tier system is not the easiest task. These plants want to grow tall and stretchy. They want to get big and bushy. So we have to do a lot of techniques to really make sure that we grow them well under our system. So, I love this one. It's a great one for midday. So, crack it open.
Let's crack it open, man. Zay, can you just talk a little bit about how this moved and how well it moved over at Cloud9?
No, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. As soon as it came, it basically sold out. I'll give it, 6 days? It was gone.
If that.
And the cool shit about it was, my whole life my dad's been telling me about Mango Biche, Sesamilia, Panama Red. He could talk about days going, because he had a band growing up. He's like, man, we would go and get this Panama Red, and it'd come in Manila and hearing all this. And one of the very first things I said when I got into growing was, yo, wouldn't it be cool if somebody could bring back like all of that old shit and make it like as strong as like the gelato A's or the mochis, or like something that's like from back then and we could cultivate it now and create it now, curate it now, and it just be fire. What would that look like? You know what I mean? So when I met Barry, I kind of told him the same shit, and he was like, yo, wouldn't that be crazy? Like, to just try our parents' shit, and like, it's grown like our shit today. So when you did this, it was really exciting for me and Barry. Like, Barry called me instantly, like, yo, they got Panama Red coming back, bro. Can you believe this shit? Immediately, he's like, yo, order that shit. Like, get it on the menu. And it flew, man. I mean, customers from their 60s all the way down to their 20s coming back. And I must say, like, when it comes to y'all pre-rolls, the one thing y'all spearheaded, and I see a lot of people copycats now, was y'all had the cigarette roll.
Yes.
Which is a more even roll, less canoeing, less going out. You know what I mean? Even your filters are all accurate every time. They pull decent. You know what I'm saying? So that was like something y'all was already like a year ahead of everybody going. So I don't salute y'all to that.
Brett, I was going to say, can you talk a little bit about what the mindset was behind? Because I know there's a big option between going with the long ones and going with the short, fat ones. Like, what kind of leads you guys in that direction?
I think we, from the get-go, wanted to be different, and that's kind of standing out in our products, especially with pre-rolls. Personally, like, I'm also a fan of the straight roll. I believe it's a superior roll, less canoeing, like you said. I do believe, even for our 1 grams, this is currently the half gram varieties we have here with us, but for our 1 grammers, they're about the same height, but a little fatter, and they absolutely they can pull a lot apart. So for those people who don't do well with joints or are more blunt oriented, it's a lot better of an option for someone than it is a half gram.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for me.
Yeah, because I mean, for sometimes, you might not need the whole 1 gram.
Yeah.
And, you might want to get a couple, half gram. We're golfing. Golfing is coming up soon, right?
Definitely get out there together.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
What's better than a little half gram, right on the 8th hole? You
Give
know
me a
what I'm
reason to
saying?
get fresh. Wear my Eastside golf gear.
Hey,
I got some Jordan cleats I need to break in. Let's go. Some Jordan Boy cleats. I want to break them in.
first thing you got to tell them, drive for show, putt for dub, right? But, this is really dope. I know this got all the way around between 4 people. Panama Red, for me, just off the rip, I really enjoyed because, like you said, just that old school taste, right?
Yeah.
You get that old
I'm
school
sitting here
feel.
still trying to calibrate my mind what I'm
production.
vibing with.
I can smoke this and get things done, get chores done, whatever I need. This is like my all day.
And to say that, and to that, like me, like everybody knows, I did music first and foremost before anything. But doing music, coming up with, having meetings with Barry, about what's our next move, what's the next event we're gonna throw, what's the next podcasting, how we want to evolve it. You want to have something. I think most of us want to function with smoke. Like, we like to get smacked, but you ever have some shit that's so good and you're smacked midday and you have shit to do, and then it's 7 o'clock and you're like, damn, I did 2 things. I had 7 things I wanted to really get done, so I could have my weekend free. And you're like, fuck, right? I could imagine, listen, ladies out there, I know when you're cleaning up or you just vibing. Sometimes you're just vibing in your house. You want to read a book, put your slow jams on, whatever your vibe is. You want to smoke something and not pass out on the book. You want to read your shit. You want to chill. You want to condition your hair. It's the same thing with men. Sometimes you want to work out, get in the crib, get some house shit done, check our emails, whatever. And we want to smoke and not get zonked out on the fucking desk. You know what I mean? So Panama Red, it gives you a consistent all-day smoke. It gives me a nice energy. I'm not going to say euphoric yet. I don't know if it hit me. But the taste is very classic and not harsh.
No.
Harsh.
Did we even cough? Did anybody even cough?
Yeah, because I don't want to miss the school.
No,
classic with some
back.
dirt weed. Hell no.
Cough, man.
No, we didn't even cough. It was smooth. Oh man, that was nice, bro. That's a nice one, and I think people from all ages could agree that's gonna be one of the everything don't gotta be fucking candy. Let's get away from that shit. Let's get back to I like this because it's piney. I like this because it's yeah. I want this. Yeah, even gas. Like we lost a real official gas taste. Like now it's just straight up. I want candy. I want candy. And that's all you fucking spray turp dudes. You know I don't like it. I gotta spend at least a minute to tell y'all go fuck yourself. Every single episode. Fuck out of here with that spray turp bullshit.
No Booth 2025.
Yeah, booth don't mean your shit's just dirt. Booth could mean you put a bunch of bullshit on your weed, and now you gotta smoking shit that we don't know what it's gonna do to us. And 30 years later, it's the new Red 40. So fuck you and all that nasty shit. But anyway, back to what he was saying.
No, but since we have Anthony here, and I know you know. Pretty much said that. And can you tell the people why is it so important to have those quality buds as opposed to that spray turp bullshit that we were talking about?
Well, I mean, we're talking about a living thing here. This is a plant. It's to be respected. It's been worshipped by cultures. It's been used as medicine. It's been used as a healing therapeutic tool for many people for a long time.
Hell yeah.
It's not just this commodity that just gets sold for profit. I mean, obviously people have that view of it, but like people who actually consume it and it's part of their lives, it's affected their lives in a way. So there's to me there's a symbiosis here of living creature, right? You treat them well, they treat you well, and so it's really important to take your time, treat the plants with respect. Really take care of them the way they should be taken care of, and you should get a result that is different in the experience. And so like I've been doing this for most of my adult life, and I still strive to be better.
And look what happens when you take care of it. You get an excellent Panama Red here. I think we gotta clap it up for that one. Panama Red is certified.
Yo, wait. What does Panama Red get?
Certified, right? Now,
It's the check.
I'm gonna so we actually, beforehand, big shout out to our studio audience over to the right here.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
But they actually got a chance to, smoke this up, and this had everyone going crazy. They was like, I gotta get this one. My boy Jeff was like, this is fire. My boy Jose said, this is super gas. This one right here is that apples and bananas.
Oh, we like
JY. All right.
That.
Now, can you talk a little bit about this one, Brett?
So the apples and bananas is our newer indica hybrid. It is definitely on that fruit forward terp profile that you said.
No, but we like real turps.
Yeah, it's
That's
candy.
Real.
It's got that candy, but it's got that very floral, banana forward taste, along with that apple citrus.
Yeah, right. Nah, we love
It is
candy.
so good.
We just don't want every damn thing to be candy.
Fact.
We want
This
to
is
taste
definitely
different
one of
things.
my
It looks
go-to
like
smokes right now.
Yeah.
This is definitely the go-to smoke right now, especially for someone who's looking to relax at the end of the day. Opposite of Panama Red, to be fair, it's more of your sedating end of day smoke.
Studio. That's fine.
But I will say
good.
this is what I've been smoking at the end of the day for the past couple weeks since its release, and I haven't found a better knockout sativa.
So
indica.
So
I apologize.
Woo!
About to get knocked out on the pod.
This one's a little more dirty. This one gets you. Who's got the light?
I'll pass
Is
you
that
that.
Cloud9?
That's the Cloud9
Cloud9
lighter.
lighter.
Come on, shout out to Cloud9. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them
Shout out
giving
to
us this
Cloud9.
platform.
Shout out to the homies at the Cloud right now. We see you. They might even be on my live feed right now, but yeah.
And also
Shout out
big
to
shout out to the Vibes Papers, alright? We have an unreleased joint that we'll get into at the end of these pre-rolls, but it was rolled by this Vibes Rice Paper, alright? I love Vibes
The best rolling
Papers.
papers.
Some of the best.
Appreciate that.
The best. Shout out to Quinn, shout out to Big Head. We love you guys over there at Vibes.
Definitely salute. Alright, passing
Yeah,
over.
definitely shout out to
Apples and bananas.
Yep, he had a great first episode, man, with him and Riz for Blast and Relief. They set the tone, but I think, with this episode coming in, I'm really excited to have you guys because we want to continue the standard of not just having people from the industry in here, having our friends, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Having our friends, Brett. I mean, I can't tell you how many times Brett will text me like, yo, we getting on Call of Duty tonight, and yo, we're gonna get on, bro. We're gonna get on.
We have to.
My boy Jeff deals with it all the time. I feel like I want to get on, like I have it ready.
He told me to get on. Never sent the fucking request, so I got off. I played
It's
by
like
myself.
every
Got
game
on.
out there.
Hey, I'm being better, all right? I just prestiged. I made a commitment that I will be playing this game, all right?
I hope so.
Yeah, I actually got a prestige. 4th time.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm at 10.
That's because I play. You be in Warzone. I be
Oh, you
shooting.
in Warzone too?
I
Okay,
do.
okay. So
I
I'm a
see-
multiplayer player, bro.
I'm both. I'm both.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the. I like the old Warzone for some reason. I don't know.
I was
why.
coming back this month.
Yeah,
Yeah, we get Verdansk back, so.
like yo, I miss the codes, getting in
Little
the
more
bolts
Turks
and
on
shit.
that
one.
That shit was
Yeah.
fun. Like they took all that away. I was like, all right, it's basically just Resurgence again, bigger map. Yeah.
I
Just, you know
personally
what I mean?
hate
Which was cool, but they don't take away the coded bunkers. That shit was cool as hell, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You get a bunker and hold the bunker down. Man, sorry guys, we can talk
Yeah,
COD all
sorry.
day.
Gaming is gaming.
Nah,
Gaming,
listen,
especially stoners, man.
What better thing to pair weed with than gaming? I mean, how many times do you have it where you're like, let me puff this joint and be like, yo, I'm about to go play a little dude here, play your NBA 2K or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have FIFA, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of good games coming out. I think Gears of War, the next new one's coming out soon. I know I'm gonna be ready for that one. But I'll say this, man. Aside from just video games, we also are big sports fans, right? And one of the things that we want to do in terms of these events is sing together the things that we like in cannabis and things that we do outside of cannabis, right? So I wanted to let the people know what we have going on. And I want to extend the invite to you, Anthony. Extend the invite to you, Brett. On April 16th, we are doing the first Devil's Cannabis event, all right? NHL game, $40, get you a ticket to sit with us in section 228.
Hockey's the best sport live, I promise you. I seen them all.
And an hour and a half before the game, have some beers with us. Have a little time over at American Whiskey, all right?
Or some dabs.
Come on now.
Or some dabs.
Or
I'm pretty
some dabs.
Pivots are gonna be
Pivoting.
around the fucking arena.
I'm supposed to bring that. That's what I forgot.
It's
You know
like-
we'll be smoking up some of these Hamilton Farms pre-rolls, right? So, just saying, man. Think you should come on out.
I'll be there.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
Anthony's gonna be. Is Brett gonna be there?
Of course.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
already
now.
RSVP.
Let's go.
This is
So,
gonna be-
if
this
they're
is
gonna be
fun.
there, you guys should come too, right?
Come through, man. Have
100%.
fun. Nothing but good vibes, good fun, good hockey, and good weed. Can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
I think I just taxed that pass. I just realized I was supposed to pass.
Bro.
Brett.
Yo.
Well, y'all want to smoke, don't you want it? And then we got a fat.
Oh man, but I'll say this. Just to recap what we just had. What did we just smoke on here, Zay?
Apples and bananas and JY.
Which we're
Yeah.
actually renaming as Apple Jelly for its next release.
Ooh!
So look for it as Apple Jelly coming out.
So we give you guys some insider information, all right? So this is,
So this would be apple jelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is fire.
what was the numbers on that, just to let them know?
Alright, let's see. The numbers. 21.7 on the THC. Good number. It's a high number. And where's your terps at? 1.68%. This is definitely gonna smack.
Definitely.
And I definitely tasted everything Brett was talking about. It definitely got, it was fruity, but it wasn't berry flavors.
No.
Like usually it's always like berries and cherries and shit like that.
Always.
But it definitely gave you like some kind of fruit, and it wasn't too loud. So like that's where like it felt, I kind of got the bananas from it. But for me, it was really smooth, man. This is the second one in a row that I think we all smoked. Nobody coughed once.
I think I did cough a little bit because I thought it got a little terpy. I tasted those terps, I think the thing is, it's a great contrast, like Brett said,
Yeah.
from the Panama Red.
Yeah.
This is not a weed that's going to taste like something else and repackaged. And I think that's the main thing that I really enjoy from Hamilton Farms.
Yeah, that was good, man.
You can tell the difference between Panama Red and KY and this apples and bananas. But what is this we got in the middle? Oh man! I think I gotta take this one, man. Sure, I can't take this. Put this in the pocket.
We got more.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, I'll say this: we got the Greasy Gary, 31% THC.
Yikes.
2.64 terps.
Super yikes.
Can you tell us a little bit about this one, Anthony? Because right now, just off the numbers, I'm like, wowzers.
Yo, y'all got that? Does the people over there got that one over there? Y'all should spark that one with us. Yeah, spark that one with us, yo.
All right, spark that Greasy.
Yeah. We got homies in here. They're gonna spark that one with us.
So it's Gary Payton by Greasy Runts. Two pretty heavy indica crosses. Pretty big smackers in general. We can do it. I was saying earlier, Gary Payton is the glove. So
Gary Payton.
He
said Gary Payton.
Gary
the glove.
Payton, the glove. So.
I know y'all tried it. That's
Smack.
GP. If you smoke weed, you know GP's fire.
Woo! It's about that time.
And Greasy Runts, you said, right?
Greasy Runts.
And Greasy Runts crossed with Gary Payton.
Got to sparkle with this Hamilton Farms lighter. Big shout out to Hamilton Farms. Once again, thank you again, Anthony, for coming here on the show. We ain't ending it. Let's just mutual appreciation.
Yeah, it's just dope, man, because we just was like, yo, Brad, come through. He's like, yo, bring Anthony. Word? Like, we even with each other, like, oh, shit. Like, these are the office hype.
If you guys support us, we might as be out here as well.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate that.
We're thinking about, not thinking about, we're waiting for the flyer to get drafted. We'll let you know. The second bowling event is going to be in May. All right, awesome. End of May. So just to let you know, we are doing it, and it's going to be even bigger, man.
Even bigger.
I missed the first one. I won't miss the second one.
Oh, nah, it's warm outside too. Wait till you see how packed you're going to have.
Okay.
Nah, try, man. Listen, you see them gifts. The gifts was pretty legit.
Well, I won one thing. I won that smell-proof case.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You did get the smell-proof case. You did.
And see, that was the thing. I said it. I made a joke. I was like, I want to walk up and down like Bob Barker, giving out everything. And I mean, we gave out so many prizes. So.
Yo, we did, man. And yo, shout out to you. It was nice on the mic, bro. Definitely emceed the party. Kept the vibes jumping. Kept people excited. You know what I mean? And I did it. I put my Blasted jacket on. We had the Grinch pull up. Shout out to Blasted.
Yeah.
Grinch gave out 2 debuts, and we just curated a dope ass event. So come out, May. The second one is coming, and it's gonna be bigger and better. And if you was there before, spread the word. Let everybody know how much fun you had, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Just off the rip, Brett, I was a big Panama Red fan. This Greasy Gary?
Wait.
I don't know. This shit got me feeling a little different. I don't know. Just off first impression, I don't know.
Wait.
Woo!
Wait.
It's a potent one,
Bro,
too.
we gotta get a shot.
Certified. Oh my
Yo,
God.
I took one pull.
One pull. And that is certified.
Y'all did it over there?
Yeah.
Yo, this shit crazy.
Yo.
Before, straight gas. It hits the back of the throat good, man.
Oh man, this is absolute gas. So I gotta shake your head.
Pause.
Anthony, you
Major
guys.
pause, bro.
It's the team. It's the team. Obviously, I've been doing this for a long time, but it's the team that comes together to create Hamilton. This is a family of people. We're passionate.
Fine.
We care. This is our world.
Yeah, so we have another, sorry.
No, go.
We do have another cross. We have another Gary cross that's also in the 30s THC, the modified bananas. That stuff is ridiculous.
Man,
Modified bananas.
Yo, guys,
Gas bags.
y'all don't understand. This is the guy. And I know we explained it fully, but for anybody that just tuned in, or anybody that's just watching or doing whatever, this is Anthony, and he grew these, bro. This is his work right here. This is legit his work. You know how y'all say, yo, I gotta go to the plug. This is the plug, bro. Let me just explain for my legacy people. Like, this is the plug, and that shit right there, one pull, there's not a person on this fucking, right? When I always say that, it's always like,
it had me.
there's not a fucking person on this earth gonna hit that and say that shit ain't no diesel, bro. That shit was fire, bro.
Let me tell you something.
That shit was fire.
I went out from Louisiana. Remember, I was in New Orleans. I called.
Everything was good, but you did.
I called him into Louisiana, and I was like, "Listen, I'm out here on Bourbon Street, and I'm smelling nothing but boof. Nothing but boof. The stuff I was smelling was garbage. It was black.
I ain't found. Somebody please show me where the fire is at. Past the Mason-Dixon line, because I can't find it, bro.
But
I've been all down south. I found some haze. That's about it.
This is a great welcome back to New Jersey, man. Because for anyone that out here that says New Jersey weed, oh, look at everything out west. Oh, you guys guys gotta go up to Maine. Big shout out to Maine. You got some great weed.
Yes.
But you gotta put some respect on New Jersey.
yo.
Put some respect
Yo,
on
listen.
it, man.
Maine is a second home to me. I will tell everybody on this planet to go to Maine. It's the East Coast Colorado for me. But New Jersey got some killers out here, and y'all better start respecting New Jersey. No, we ain't none of these other states. You gotta buy a sticker. I ain't gonna name no names, no states, and you get some goofy ass pack, and it ain't even hitting like that. New Jersey, go into your local dispensaries, get fucking Hamilton Farms, and a slew of others. We are killing it, bro. New Jersey is here. And New York, step your fucking game up. I love you. But here
Do
you
you
go.
want to talk about some of what's coming? Some of the experiments we got going on?
For sure. And I also want to say that I agree that New Jersey is a great place for cannabis right now. I think that we are in a pool of growers out here that are really doing a great job. I feel fortunate to be here in New Jersey in general. Our entire company is based on New Jersey ownership.
The flowers.
Our entire team. I'm actually one of the only transplants who came from Colorado to do this thing. So just shout out to you guys in New Jersey for having me out here doing this thing. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. And this
He said this plant is unique. He said it looks like
It's like yellow and blue, like the Reddit photos of it.
Which one is it?
It's the Greasy.
Oh, Greasy Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some of our actual photographs coming out soon, our pro shops. But yeah, it's definitely has a different color spectrum too.
yo. I'm feeling like this is.
It's a little more like psychedelic.
shakes.
Like
Yo, this
more-
is one of those strains that's memorable. You know how like a Purple Haze was memorable, or like Sour D's. We hear these urban legends about it and all this shit. Like I've lived it.
The
with a lot
white
of people.
rhinos.
The white rhinos, white widows. These
We got
names.
the white rhino.
Yo, let me tell you something. This Greasy Gary shit is one of them names you never gonna forget, bro.
Go to the
This
store.
Is really fire.
Go get that Greasy Gary right now. That's double certified.
Yo,
Double.
bro.
I'm telling you right
And
now.
listen. I know not too much. I don't put too much on it, but yo, the other two are fire. And I'm telling you, like a new strain just hit the market. This is one of the new ones that I'm like, oh shit, like that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope. This is one that I'm gonna like tell my cousin Dre, like it's like my brother. I'm gonna call him like when I'm done here and be like, yo, you gotta try the Greasy Gary shit. Like the ones you go and phone home. Good job, bro. Good fucking job.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
This
good
shit.
job, guys. Good job.
And I'll say this. We had the Panama Red. Certified. We had the Apples and Bananas KY. Certified. We had the Greasy Gary. Double certified. And now,
that shit's ringing bells.
I'm telling you,
The
bro.
Terps, everything is going like.
It's all there on that one.
Hey yo, you know what? It's real. Like our homies here with us while we're shooting. Everybody over there is like legit. This shit is fire. Like it's not even. This is real fire. Like for real. This is 1, 2, 3. It's like at least
10
people in here.
All five.
All said it was fire. Okay.
But big shout out to Vide Papers as well too.
Because
We
that
gotta
shit's
shout them
burning.
out.
Well, no, we ain't even smoking yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So fire.
We're
But
almost
remember,
there. We're
just to
almost
let
there.
them know, we did roll up this secret joint. We can't tell you what it is. It's unreleased. Shout out again to Hamilton Farms. We'll get into what's in there. But we rolled this with this Vibes Papers. That's what sponsors this podcast. We appreciate Quinn for always stocking us up
Hell yeah.
each and every
Shout
day.
out my brother Quinn, man. Most of the time you see us, we chilling with Quinn, bro. That's my bro.
Always.
That's my bro for real.
But yes, I'm gonna pass this to you, Zay. Can you get a little bit into what you got in your hands there with it?
Yeah, word. So the next one is Y2K. Y2K's total THC is at 22.4%. And your total terpenes on this one, so we can keep it moving, is busting 2.64% on the terp. So this is gonna taste good. It's gonna be reactive as hell. And we about to pop it open. Let's see what's going on.
From the get-go, Anthony always told me this is some of the most beautiful bud that comes out of our facilities, the Y2K.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As much as I love our pre-rolls, obviously I love how flower looks, how it comes out as a natural form of the plant. So that's one in particular that just shines in its final form.
Well, when we first got Hamilton Farms back in store, Y2K was one of those samples that was the first to go. So I never got a chance to get my hands on it, so I appreciate you guys because now I'm gonna try it.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm literally tasting everybody in the industry's weed all day, and I have to fuck ton my own weed. So I've had it and I forgot. So this is like a reintroduction to it. Because I had this months ago. So let me just hit this and start it off.
Alright.
Obviously, aside from these ones we got right here, we're in some experimental phases, some things right now too. We got some cool things coming that aside from this, and we'll get to here in a moment. We got some pheno hunt projects that we got going on. Starting some things from seed, actually starting to hunt out some different varieties. So we'll have coming up some pretty cool things going with that. We're working on some internal projects, making some little R&D, our own crosses.
Okay.
The cool part here is that we're a company based on cultivation. Brand at Hamilton literally is just a brand of cultivators, and so we get to do what we do best, and kind of go down a pathway of unique strains that we're going to start bringing to market in the next year or so.
Well, that's the cool thing I will say. You know how we see other companies and you see they have the same shade. Oh, I had that Biscotti, or oh, I had that Ruts before. I can say that with Hamilton Farms, we've seen some unique strain profiles and names as well. Okay. And again, each strain has distinguishably been different. It's not repackaged stuff, all right? All individual strains grown with love.
Absolutely, and like to Barry's point, like you said, the industry is now, it's not just brands. Now we're getting into what's being repackaged, what's being white labeled, what's being cultivated, what's being and processed and everything. How's the processing now? We're getting into a very technical thing, and it's cool because I'm noticing more people are getting educated all the way around, which just means, like, for me, holistically, more people will make the right decisions for their health. We're not just buying it because we put a dispensary in our backyard. It's just all we have to get it. We have a lot of different things, and you guys are doing a good job. It's clean weed. Like you said, everything is totally distinguishable. I mean, y'all probably had lamb's bread first in the state.
Yes.
Which was far left from all the berry gelato.
Right.
And berry, and grape, and purple, sugar water purple. It's like, all right, motherfuckers, everybody just toting the same grape shit over and over and over again. And some people do it great, and some people just like, I'm tired of it. Y'all had lamb's bread. It was like, okay, that's different. Y'all had, what was the other one we like, Barry, from the beginning?
Sunday Punch.
Sunday Punch. White Blizzard.
White Blizzard.
I was a big fan
that
of
was
White Blizzard.
I was like, yo, White Blizzard was crazy. Me and him smoked that like the first winter. That was like our pre-roll, coastal pre-roll.
Then there was a guy, and I kid you not, Anthony, he came to the store religiously to get a Russian Snow pre-roll.
Awesome.
He would come every...
Russian Snow was fire.
That was a great one.
Again, unique. It was like almost like cinnamon, peppery, a little spicy, like a whole...
Almost.
Not your typical like again, candy, sweet flavors. It's just, we have a spectrum of flavors we put out, and I think it's kind of cool to have people like decide what they like and go down that pathway,
Yo, bro, you're doing it right, bro.
I really like this Y2K. I think that it was like got that spicy nose to it. What'd you think about that Y2K?
Yeah, it had a spicier nose to it. I don't know if there is any pepper in there, but it definitely had a little peppery kick.
Like a kick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it or like what.
And it's like I coughed a little, but I didn't cough from the harshness.
No.
It just really hit. I was like, ooh, okay, I ain't gonna have to tug on that. That just hit, and it tastes good, man. It's everything you've given us, including this one. It tastes so fucking good, bro. But it's so like, yo, we're smoking back to back, and I can still taste the different terps. Almost like when you hit different dabs, you can taste it because it's so pure in the terps. The terps are kicking through, like. Yeah.
We just had a joint flight. A joint flight.
But you can just taste the different terps, like boom, 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 all different flavors.
4 different flavors.
Facts.
4 different checks. All right, we're gonna get that certified.
Yo, one thing I'm gonna say about our little gig we got here, the Smoke That Smoke podcast. Follow us if you haven't. Smoke That Smoke, New Jersey. But anyway,
we'll give it a
everybody that comes on here.
Oh! Oh, you got me thank you. Certified. Let's go.
All right. Yo, let me tell you something. Everybody, it seems like it's like they like us enough to bring us the bullshit.
Yes.
Like, I really appreciate y'all bringing, like, I know you probably was like, nah, these are pre-rolls. We know these are fire. Like, that's dope, man, because now it's nothing I haven't had to I would say, nah, I'm a pass. Because we don't have to say it's trash. We could say, like, I'll just pass. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But
I
haven't
this
said
is
that
what
yet.
I'm personally smoking. Like,
Oh,
out of
for real?
all this lineup,
This is the sincere. What's your
I gotta go like get a pre-roll because obviously like we smoke our own product here at Hamilton as well. We gotta know what we're selling.
Right.
So there is not a single one of these pre-rolls that I wouldn't smoke on a social like environment.
Hell.
Like at the bar, watching a game, or with friends. These are the good options. If you want the impact and the heavy hitters, they're there.
Yo.
Especially with what's coming next. The next one is the gas fee one that the market needs.
Okay.
And I can't stress
He
enough
gets to
that
spark that one, right?
we have.
It's gotta be buried.
Okay.
Well, I'll say this: we can't stress enough why these joints are good, because we had our friends. We had our friends that literally came to watch the podcast. They got to smoke and see firsthand what these, and everybody was just as excited as we were to smoke on Hamilton Farm. So I know Brett specifically wanted me to go into this one, but this is the Donnie Burger. And when I say this Donnie Burger is absolute, it's one of my favorite strains. It's
That's
something
fire.
that we've seen done before, but let's see. And I know the answer.
Hey, yo, y'all got a Donnie Burger over there?
They definitely got a Donnie Burger over there.
Get that Donnie Burger sparked up, because we're gonna see.
If y'all tapped out, you don't have to do it.
We smoked it before. It's good. It's good.
But the Donnie Burger is here. We're gonna see if Anthony did it right, but hint, I know the fuck he did. All right, so let's check it out here, man.
We ain't even.
Dude, and that's gonna be the heavy hitter, and then you gotta get the Philadelphia. You know, it's gotta go through the sequence, and then we have dabs.
Woo-wee! We don't just promote without smoking it ourselves, guys.
Damn,
Straight
Thank God for a
authenticity.
holistic lifestyle, juice.
Make
Shit, I'm
sure
about to
you
go
are
on a flight.
hydrated. Shout out to hydration, guys.
Yeah, stay hydrated. For
Stay
sure.
hydrated. But I'm gonna spark this up. This is the Donnie Burger. I think I put it over here. We are at 24% THC, total cannabinoids 29, but the 1.41 terms, anything over 1%, that's really where you want to get it at. But you know, the 2% is like where it gets you like, ah. But this 1.4,
Yeah, you start seeing 3 and 4, it's like, just shut up and buy
right?
it. Like,
Yeah, some White Rhino only went to a small amount of accounts because it like instant release, and it only went to pre-roll. It was like 5.6% terps, and you could smell that holding it this far.
yeah.
It was crazy. It was my
Wow.
go-to. Just not
Damn,
enough.
bro, I
I
smell
would have
like
bought it
from
all.
like from the exhale, I could smell like the flower. Like,
Definitely getting like I want to say like a GMO type like taste to this, you know, but it's just like very distinguishable. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very distinguishable. That's all it is.
That's the way to put it. Yeah, Donnie Burger is very interesting. It's been known. It's like it's a savory profile. It's you know something that's not like on the sweet citrus. It's not any of that. It's kind of more earthy and this savory. That's the burger side of it. You know. So some people just absolutely love this. It's a heavy hitter. It can hit like you know higher percentages no matter where it hits THC wise. But typically is a super couch lock. You know, heavy smoke, and people kind of like that for, you know, especially end of the day relaxing type stuff. So you got something for every occasion. That's the whole idea, right?
this is smooth as hell, bro. This is really, definitely earthy in the sense of like, it's like smoky, like woodsy.
Mesquite.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something mesquite.
Yeah, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
This is this shit like, this is gonna sound funny, but like when like Snoop is like, you riding around like smoking kush, but like when I was a kid, this is what like I imagined like This
what
is like
we
the
do.
most
Taste like-
cleanest
Yeah.
weed
That's
it
what,
tastes
this
like.
is what we always
You
experienced
get what I'm saying?
growing up before they super went into breeding and revolutionized the strains.
You ever like smoked? Remember smoked in? I think the best way I could put it is
Yo,
when
Donnie
you
burger, nice.
remember when you smoked the seed and it made your head
My dad
hurt?
would
You're
love
just
that.
like
My pops would love that shit. He would
This
love that shit.
is
Honestly,
the exact opposite.
Panama Red, stuff
Clean
like this, it's
weed.
really
Clean,
well
clear,
with, like,
we
an audience
smoke
that is
through
like
it.
that nostalgia. My parents smoke, so like this is something they get their hands on. My parents believe heavy hitters, so
Yeah.
they're always into leaning, but this kills it.
Yo, that's a dope ass like morning.
It's
Like,
different.
instead of having like that black coffee that hits you, like yo, I'm gonna just have me like a nice woodsy
Yeah, mystique, you're
in
right.
the middle of my backyard. I have a big backyard with like trees and shit. That's when I go out on that misty morning. That's that good misty morning smoke right there. You like, yeah, that shit is. That's that. I like that shit. Yeah,
Authentic,
really good.
clean weed. This is the. I think this
That was fucking really clean, bro. Like almost like
clean.
really nice.
I think we. You know what?
I agree.
I think I got it
Yeah, I
double
really like that.
certified.
Yeah.
Double.
Certified. Come on, man.
Come
That's-
on, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, you know, for anybody who doesn't know, this is my first legal cannabis position. This last, 2 years working with Hamilton.
Well, we're happy to have you, bro.
Thank you. So it's been a great journey. I've put my life into this whole thing, and to actually be able to have this platform with you guys, be able to hang out and talk about this, to me is like super unique and valuable, and I appreciate you guys including me in this. And super
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
So
Thanks, man. We appreciate you, man, because I'm going to be honest. Again, put some respect on New Jersey, bro.
Yes.
Every single plant, every single tree we smoke today got a completely different terp profile. It was reactively different, put me in a different headspace. And we smoked these shits back to back. We didn't take no water breaks. We didn't come back down. We went and I tasted every terp. It wasn't like, sometimes you can smoke a lot and you're just like, yo, it all just tastes like smoke at this point.
Yeah.
But nah, like I could literally, I took my time, I inhaled it, exhaled it slow, held it a little bit, tasted it on my palate, and it just smells so good. Everyone smelled unique. So shout out to Anthony. He really knows what he's doing over there. Hamilton Farms is fucking coming. And I mean, he chose not to be here. Anthony, you are King Hamilton. And
Yes.
shout out to you, man. This shit is fucking awesome. First hire. Oh, they're coming swinging for you other companies. I'm just gonna say that.
If you are a dispensary or if you're someone in a management position, you
don't
need to
have
go.
this.
You need to go
Get
talk
this
to
shit.
Brett.
Talk to Brett. Get this shit on your shelves. That's just an alley-oop from the good folks at Cloud9 Dispensary, my man Barry Buckets, yours truly, King DTK, King Dutch. We doing our thing, but get this on your shelves. This is a fucking really good brand. It is one of those brands that if you're nervous to come into a shop and back in my day, yada, 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 go into a fucking shop and get Hamilton Farms.
You buy one of these pre-rolls and you tell me it wasn't fire. I'm telling you.
Yo, the shit's a fire. They got the cigarette roll, I like to call it, or they call it the straight roll. It smokes good, no canoeing, and then flower is fucking beautiful. Again, shout out to Anthony. They have one of the youngest in the game, a phenom coming up, Tokesley. They're coming. They're coming, bro. I'm being honest. Like, there's a lot of people that's, yo, running the market. Yo, they're fucking coming. Wake up, because I'm telling you, go get this shit. It can take over. They have a lot of killers on their shows, bro.
We got the Donnie Burger, the Greasy Gary, the
Fire.
Y2K,
Fire.
Apples and Bananas KY,
Fire.
and that Panama Red. A
Fire.
great lineup, and they definitely have some other options out there. Go to your local dispensary and check out some Hamilton Farms. But there is one thing, Anthony, that we have in this jar that isn't in the stores.
Not
So
yet.
can you tell a little bit about what that is, my brother?
Dad's gonna kill me.
well, I'm gonna.
That's my boy.
Yo, I'm like, damn, we
Yo,
still gotta get through this. I'm like,
Yeah.
this over got dab after
I'm
dab
sorry.
after dab. I'm
I
like,
can't
yo,
prepare.
his son.
So it hasn't hit shelves yet. We're still waiting on our final packaging to come through, but we have a collaboration that we are doing with a young man from New Jersey named Toxley. A lot of people are familiar with him.
Shout out to bro.
Shout out to Eric.
He's a great guy.
Eric is killing me, bro.
Yeah, knows what he's doing. We believe in him as a grower, passionate human being, and he's a member of Hamilton. So this is the first release we're going to have of the, it's a rendition of Dante's Inferno that we call Dante's Garden. And
Dante's
so let's
Garden.
let you pop it up and see what you think.
Alright, so first and foremost, on the legacy side, if you see this logo, you know what time it is. We talked about it before. We certified double times that blue cheese. Let's see what's in this jar. This Dante's.
Smells immaculate.
If I could have you guys go out here and smell this, man, like this. You just tell him, man. I'm at a loss for words.
Oh man, very tropical, bro. It just has a dope tropical vibe to it. Wow. I smelled it when we first got here and we were setting up, and I just couldn't stop smelling it. This is awesome. And this is
Clean!
And this is their rendition of a Dante's Inferno. They named it Dante's Garden. So we about to spark this. Tokes, your blue cheese is immaculate. It is fantastical. And the wedding crasher, thank God somebody's growing it in New Jersey that's growing it, and it's super fire. And me and Brett was just looking at the profiles. Salute to you, my brother.
Hell yeah. To Toxley.
Yeah, to Tokes.
To
To Tokes, bro.
Toxley. But yeah, Brett, I'll have to say, man, every time we're at the events, you can't see Brett without seeing Toxley. You know, how did you guys kind of meet, and you know, how did that kind of blossom between you guys' friendship?
Welcome to annoying someone on Instagram long enough where you become friends.
I love that.
Yeah, like about a year ago, I was working in retail still, and I was still going to events when I had my free time, and I eventually ran into Toxley, and we kind of connected, and then we expanded on that and started hanging out a lot. And over the past year, we've been together everywhere we go, and he's entered our legal industry, and this is a huge step for him. He deserves it. He's definitely a mad scientist who's going to come a long way. He's young, so that means he has a lot of future plans ahead of him, and Hamilton is definitely supporting. We're behind him entirely. He deserves to be here, and I mean, I can smell it from here. It smells gas. This is what I'm looking for. For the people who can't see it in this jar, this is truly looks almost identical to his legacy side of weed. This is beautiful. The second you see this in your own jar when you purchase it in a retail environment, you're going to want to take pictures. You're going to want to repost this.
This made me want to just hug everybody at the table. I'm just like, oh man,
yeah,
you
I'm
guys.
so excited.
That's how excited we are in smoking that, because once they package that up and put that out to the people, y'all, this is going to be one of the biggest things in New Jersey. I promise you, because what's in that jar is what people are saying does not exist in New Jersey. And when they pop that bag, man, I promise you, this is going to be, what do they call it, a renaissance? This might be the start of the New Jersey Renaissance right now.
In this case, identical.
Yo, this is
Telling you.
This is one of those ones that take the legacy to the legal side, all the way. Like where it's like, nah, those dudes at the night market know what the fuck they're doing.
This is a joint
Oh,
you don't
he's
want
in
to
that
share.
store. I need to go get that. This is the shit that makes stars, bro.
I'll
That
pass
shit.
it back.
That shit. That right there is super.
He's like, yeah.
That's nice.
Man,
Tastes like apricots or some shit.
Right? The taste profile of his Dante's is just always consistent and the floral. It's got everything you need.
That was fine.
and I don't know if it's like creamy is the way I would put it.
Like almost like a vanilla bean. cream.
Yes.
So that's the Eric Toxley is obsessed with the berries and cream profile, and it comes through on a lot of his strains when he's pheno hunting and coming up with strains. That's what he's usually looking for: the smoothness, that cream, and you'll always usually find berries. Is once in a while gas.
I kind of I get the vanilla.
Very.
It is delicious.
And once again, something like strong, but not where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like so blown away when I first hit it, because it's just something. It is very memorable in that jar, and what's in this joint right now. This might be a smoke that smoke first of, oh my gosh, you know, right? We'll put that up there with the lychee lada from the Blast and Relief.
Yeah,
I really like lada. I gotta put that way up there with it too, man.
Now this is a very exciting point for our market to shift and see the true definition of craft. This upcoming year, that is what we're working on, and we will deliver.
I have to say, man, I don't know if it's the Vibes Papers, Rice Papers, big shout out to Quinn and Big Head for Vibes, but I tell you what, that joint right there, yes, I can't wait. I think we're going to have to we got to put that in the shelves at Cloud9, right? Got to.
Dude, this is fun. This is one of those ones you don't mind recommending to any customer.
The nice thing is,
It's
like,
like,
he's a
yo,
huge supporter of Cloud9 and you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a win-win.
I tell you
Has to
what.
be.
Every time, I had a debate with my boy Jeff, big shout out to him over there, but I said to him, I was like, I don't know when I go to the night market, what am I going to grab? Like, should I grab some dabs, or should I grab some weight from my boy Tokesley? But, you know, when I came, I was like, who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to grab some stuff, because who knows what. The cool part about Tokes is you never know what he has coming next. You know, I feel like when you go to certain night markets, you see the same permanent marker. You see the same super booth. I want to see some different profiles. The last time we saw the blue cheese.
Yep.
Now we see he's got some Dante's Garden cooking up.
Dante's Garden is fire.
That Dante's
That's
Garden,
fire.
oh man.
That's fire.
That boy don't miss.
I know.
That boy don't
Yo,
miss.
you know what's crazy is like I said, like I would see him for like 2 years now. Like I would see him and shit, and like I would look and be like, yo, he's the only other person other than, you know, Blast and Relief that you know, that he had his like table together, his packaging was together, like, and he had his own little following, and I was just watching it. I'm like, yo, he gotta have something over there. You know, then me and him had a convo, like a quick convo at the Blast table, and he was telling me like he grow all this shit, he pheno hunts, and you know, so from there, you know, just actually getting to be a little closer to him via you guys and taste some of this shit more often. And we bought the blue cheese, yo. Toasty is nice, bro. I gotta give it to
And
him,
retaining
man.
that taste throughout the entire joint, right? The entire
Doesn't
joint.
start tasting burned. Yeah, it's canoeing like a bitch, though. But,
No, it's been cool. I mean, obviously, Hamilton Farms gave me a chance to bring my passion of the world that I came from and bring it into a real job, a real career, something that I can be very proud of, that I can sit here and talk to you guys about.
right,
This is
man.
still new to me.
All of us. That's how
Right.
we all feel. I'm like, damn. Stop to look at the titles. I look at like what we did and
Right.
creating bags. I'm like, damn, yo, a year ago we literally sat down and was like, yo, and then we should do this and we should do this.
I wouldn't be here
And that
if it
shit's
wasn't for him.
that shit's super consistent. And now Brett's here,
Same
bro.
for Tokesley, like,
Yeah, man.
we're all friends.
Yeah.
You know, we all have a similar vision, and we all want to deliver it together. That's how Hamilton's going. So we're taking the hitters, and we're developing the best team we can.
That's the only thing, man.
Well, I'll say this, you know, in closing, this has been one of the greatest experiences, not only for us, but I think for the industry as a whole, because what we're trying to accomplish with Smoke That Smoke, I think runs very parallel with what Hamilton Farms is trying to accomplish through the growth side and through, you know, the industry side. So I'd like to say to you guys, thank you so much for coming here to the show and extending yourself to us, being, you know, a great individual and someone that loves the plant,
Bro.
someone that loves the product, Brett.
Seriously.
You know, this has been a great experience. We're gonna take.
Nah, we get that.
Come on, man. Come on. We're gonna take a dab off the air, you know, because we are hitting our limit here. But what I want to say is this: Once again, big shout out to Vibes Papers. All right, Quinn sponsors this podcast over at Vibes. It's been one of the greatest things because not only do we get to smoke great products with our friends, but we get to smoke it at a great papers
Hell
too.
yeah, man.
You know?
Definitely, man. Guys, salute to everybody that's that's been tuning in, the subscribers, everybody that's followed us on Instagram. If you haven't, follow us on Instagram at Smoke New Jersey.
Definitely have to follow them.
Thank you, appreciate it. And trust me, get in the stores. You can come to stores like Cloud9 Dispensary and other fire brands out there, Recap, Mountain, all of them. Go get some Hamilton, man. It is literally, you know Barry's picks gonna be off. You know I'm always gonna give you the real. Come fuck with Hamilton.
It's a great product. Oh man, we gotta hop off air here, but yo, big shout out to everyone that tunes in over at Smoke That Smoke. Love y'all.
Yeah.
This is Anthony at Hamilton Farms, Brett from Hamilton Farms. We're out of here.